Maybe you've been wondering, does Thrive Leads work with iContact? And the answer is yes, it does. So let's have a quick look at how to set it up. So first of all, go to your WordPress admin dashboard and you'll see the Thrive options right here. Click on API connections. That takes you to this screen, and then from this drop down, select iContact. And as you can see, we need some pieces of information, and well, unfortunately, iContact doesn't make it entirely easy to get all this, but in just a few minutes, we'll get there. The first thing you need to do is go to iContact and just log in to your iContact account. Next, you need to go to this URL. So go to app.icontact.com/ICP/core/register app. And when you're logged in, you should see this screen when you go to this URL. Here you give your application a name. I'm going to call it Thrive Leads Demo, and a description, whatever, and then click on Get App ID. What we want for this application is we want the API 2.0. And as you can see, it gives us right here, it gives us an API app ID. So I copy all of this, I go back here and I paste the application ID into this first field. Then I click on enable this app ID for your account. And here I also need to create a password. So in this field, I just make up a password and I save that. Then I enter this same password in the password field here. And I also enter the iContact username. So that's the username I use to log into the iContact account. Now, in some cases, that might be a username. This could also be an email address that you registered with. And with these fields filled out, you click on the Connect to iContact button. After a few seconds, you should see this success message. And if you go to your active connections, you will see iContact added to the list. Now, when you're editing a form, you click on the opt-in element and you go to connect with service, create a new connection, choose API and go to the next step. Then from this drop down, choose iContact. And then in this drop down, you will find a list of all the lists you have in your iContact account. So you just choose whichever list you want to add new leads to and click on save. And then here you can customize the fields. Now there's a mandatory email field, so you have to have an email field in your form for obvious reasons. And you can also activate an optional name field and an optional phone number field. You can change the labels of each of these fields. You can have inline validation and a few other options right here. And then an important option is down here. After this form is submitted, you can either have the current page, whatever page the visitor is on, reload, or you can redirect to a custom thank you page URL. This is what you'll want to be doing in most cases. So you enter your custom thank you page URL right here, and then you click on save. This updates your fields, and once you save the changes in your editor, that means now the connection is complete, and when someone signs up through this form, they will be added to your iContact list. Be sure to test this. So do a quick test with a fake email address or test email address to make sure that when you fill out this form, the new lead is added correctly to where you were expecting it to be added in iContact.